In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
God created man and woman in his own image.
But we rebelled against God, and this evil, called sin, brought death to the world.
God's perfect relationship with man was broken.
So now what?
Now the only way to approach God was through the blood of a substitute.
God declared that he would send a substitute, a Messiah, to crush the power of sin and death.
Over centuries, as the population grew, so did sin and violence.
The Lord was grieved that he had made man on earth, and his heart was filled with pain. So the Lord said, I will wipe mankind whom I have created from the face of the earth.
But Noah trusted God and found favor in the eyes of the Lord.
God sent a worldwide flood to destroy the earth.
But God saved Noah and his family.
As the population grew, rebellious mankind gathered together to build the Tower of Babel, and God divided their languages.
And God chose a man, Abraham, and made a covenant, a promise, with him.
God promised that he would give him land and many descendants.
One of those descendants would be the Messiah, who would crush sin and death.
Abraham was the father of Isaac, and Isaac was the father of Jacob, whom God renamed Israel.
Jacob was the father of the 12 tribes of Israel.
And God told Israel to go down to Egypt, where they multiplied and became a great nation.
And the people of Israel, the Hebrews, became slaves in Egypt.
God chose a man, Moses, to lead the Hebrews out of Egypt, back to the land God promised Abraham.
God gave the children of Israel the 10 Commandments. This would be their law.
However, they still didn't obey. Because they could not trust God, that generation was not allowed to enter into the promised land.
As a result, they had to stay in the wilderness for 40 years.
After Moses died, God chose a man, Joshua, to lead Israel into the promised land.
The promised land was divided among the 12 tribes of Israel.
Everyone continued to do what was right in his own eyes.
God ruled Israel as king through leaders who were called judges to guide them in this new land.
The Hebrews rejected God as king and demanded a human king like other nations.
Israel's first 3 kings were Saul, David, and David's son Solomon, who all ruled over a unified kingdom.
Under Solomon's son Rehoboam, because of sin, the kingdom was divided.
The 10 northern tribes became the kingdom of Israel, and the 2 southern tribes became the kingdom of Judah.
As these kingdoms grew, God spoke to his people through messengers called prophets.
Prophets, like Isaiah, called the people to turn from their sin and follow God.
But again, the Hebrews rebelled.
Just as God had warned, their sin had consequences that led to destruction.
The northern kingdom was conquered and exiled by the Assyrians. The 10 tribes were scattered.
The southern kingdom was conquered by the Babylonians, and most of the 2 tribes were led away as captives to Babylon.
Among the captives of Judah was a young man named Daniel.